Tilt limiter is kind of a rare office chair adjustment, but what is it exactly? In today's video, we're gonna go over everything tilt limiter so that you know if it's the adjustment needed for you. Hey guys, it's Ryan with btodd.com. Today's video, we are going to be talking about tilt limiter. We're gonna be talking about the advantages of it, how it works, so that you can decide whether or not it's going to be important for you in your next office chair. Now, it's important to note that tilt limiter is often compared to tilt lock, but they are going to be very different things. Tilt limiter is not going to lock your chair in one position. It's basically going to do exactly as the name describes. It's going to limit the amount of range that you have when you recline, and most chairs will give you a few different ranges to choose from. So I'll demonstrate how that works here on the Steelcase Leap V2 here. Now, if you just have the Leap in a free recline position, you'll be able to recline all the way back, all the way forward, any distance in between there as you'd like. If you'd like to limit the range and not be able to go back all the way, you can click it up a few notches and it will just let you go back to here and then forward. Or maybe you want to go back a little bit further and you can go back to here and forward, but you're not going to get the full range. So that's how tilt limiter works, and that's how it differs from tilt lock, because tilt lock's just going to put you in one position. You're not going to be able to move forward within that range. So the next question that we want to answer is, why is tilt limiter important? Tilt limiter is important because it really helps you to achieve an ergonomic position while you're using the chair. One of the big things in ergonomic setups is that the thought is that the best position to be sitting in is somewhere between 110 and 135 degrees. By having a tilt limiter function, you can put yourself, limit the angle at that point, and just allow yourself to recline in between that range, and you'll always be in a healthy spot. The next really good thing about tilt limiter is that it always allows you to keep the backrest against your back, even when you're reclining or sitting fully upright, which is not something that you'll get with a tilt lock function. And the final really nice thing about tilt limiter as compared to tilt lock is that it's much easier to get out of the chair, because even though the tilt is limited, you're always being brought to the front position and having your seat in the normal position for you to get up out of the chair. So much easier to use all around than tilt lock function, where the chair is fully locked all of the time. Now I'm just going to show you a few different examples of how the tilt limiter works on a few different chairs that we've had through our office. So we've got a Hayworth Fern here, a Herman Miller Aeron, and then a Steelcase Gesture. And one thing that you might notice right away is that these are three of the highest end chairs on the market, and that is going to be something that you need to think about if you want tilt limiter. This is not a function that we're going to see on too many chairs. It's almost completely exclusive to high-end brands, and it's really common on Herman Miller chairs specifically. So 6 out of the 7 chairs that have come through our office from Herman Miller have tilt limiter. This includes their lowest price options like the Sail and the Lino, so you can get this functionality in a chair for around $500 if you get the Sail, but that's going to be pretty much only with Herman Miller. Even Steelcase only has the tilt limiter function on their 2 highest end chairs, the Leap and the Gesture. So keep that in mind when looking for tilt limiter. Don't get frustrated if you're not finding it on lower end chairs, because it's probably just not available. So let's take a look here at the Fern. So the adjustment on the Fern is going to be on the right. It actually has 5 different positions that you can choose from. So the fully reclined position will just allow you to recline as you'd like, and then you can flick this tab up for each position. So you can see the 4th, the 3rd, and they just progressively get shorter and shorter until you're fully upright. But each position will still allow you the full range of the recline, unlike tilt lock. So you're not going to be locked in one position, which is nice. And this is going to be the same with all of these chairs. So the next chair we have here is going to be the Aeron. The Aeron has 3 positions. So you have the fully reclined mode all the way back. The second position is going to be about halfway, and then the 3rd position is going to be fully upright. And that's going to be a dial system. It's actually very easy to use, very user-friendly. And then the Gesture, maybe my favorite chair for the controls and the adjustments. You're going to find the control right here. It's this little dial, so you have the full range, and then as you push it down, it will start to limit your action. You're going to have a few positions on the Gesture as well. So again, this is a great function, in my opinion, an upgrade to tilt lock, but it is going to be pretty exclusive to the higher end chairs, which does make sense. And that's gonna conclude our video on tilt limiter on office chairs. I hope that these chair adjustment videos are helpful for you guys. If I missed something in this video, as always, make sure to leave a comment below and we'll get that answer for you as quickly as we can. I would highly recommend you head on over to our social media channel. Check that out. We've got some sweet giveaways along with some cool behind the scenes footage. As always, please smash that like button, subscribe, ding that bell so you don't miss out on our next office chair video. Thanks a lot for watching.